So the game's just ended. Benfica won, Arsenal won. Not a great game, let's be honest. Not a great game by any means. I did predict a 1-1 draw when I did the match preview yesterday, when I had Souls and Benfica fan Joe, when I had them on the podcast yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, I think I was just being a little bit kind. I mean, Joe was a really, really nice guy. I didn't want to be harsh on Benfica or anything. Going into the game, I did think, I thought Arsenal would probably just have enough about them to get the result. And I think, even given the fact that it was a poor performance by Arsenal, let's be fair, it was a poor performance, I still think we could have got the win tonight. We were really, really wasteful. Aubameyang especially. On another night, it could have been a complete different scoreline. It's not a bad result. It's a disappointing result, but it's not a bad result. Still all to play for. Still have the second leg to go. I don't think that pitch helped us at all tonight, to be completely honest. I don't think that pitch, it looked really waterlogged, and you could see it definitely affected the Arsenal game. You know, that the 1-2, the quick pass and play that we saw against Leeds, you could see glimpses of what Arsenal were trying to do, but it just seemed as though, every ball they were playing, you really needed to put your foot through it, and a lot of the time they just weren't doing it. The ball was showing up a bit too short pretty much every time. A couple of times ball into the box, kind of ball to feet. I've seen one or two, or Odegaard, a couple of times trying to release Saka. The ball, the touch was just a little bit too light. It needed a bit more on a night like that. But yeah, look, as I said, disappointing result overall, given the fact that, having looked at that Benfica side tonight, I definitely think we looked the stronger side. I think we controlled the game for the best part. We didn't do an awful lot with it, but I think definitely going into the second leg, I'd be pretty encouraged to say, we're probably the stronger team. Now, again, I don't know a whole lot about Benfica. Maybe when I get Joe back on the show, he might let me know. Maybe that wasn't Benfica's strongest team. I know they had Everton Suarez on the bench. He's a dangerous player, and we saw that. Now when he came on, he had a pretty good opportunity. So, maybe they weren't that full strength themselves. But at the same time, you could argue that wasn't the full strength Arsenal side. We got Kieran Tierney back in the team. He came on tonight, which is great to see. We're still missing Thomas Partey. And I think, again, as we did sort of touch on in the preview podcast yesterday, myself and Souls kind of agreed, if Arsenal kind of went into this game, just set up enough that we could get a decent result, and definitely this is at least a decent result. We didn't lose. We got ourselves an away goal, so we have a slight advantage for the second leg. I think, we did sort of say we'd be content enough with that, to take back into the second leg, and that's what we got in the end. So, yeah, as I said, we kind of got what we were looking for. We got to give Cedric a run out at left back again. Lacazette, I guess, rested again. Pepe got a good bit of a rest. Now he came on late in the game. I'm scratching my head again, to be honest. I feel like I'm saying this pretty much after every game. Willian coming on late. I just don't get it. I really don't. Okay, I know he came on, about 89, 90 minutes. I think it was just to kill a bit of time. But yeah, I just don't get it. I really don't. But yeah, look, we were wasteful. Aubameyang had a poor night in front of goal. He had a really, really poor night in front of goal. The lineup, I made a prediction earlier, and looking at the lineup, I was actually just one player off, and that player was Smith Rowe being included. I expected Aubameyang out on the left. I expected Lacazette to start up front. I thought Odegaard would play in the Smith Rowe role, and we saw that they both played tonight, which is fine. I do think like Smith Rowe, he was good again tonight. He was impressive at times. I still just think probably should have gave him a rest, and I think maybe Aubameyang out left would have been a better shout than Aubameyang in the centre. But look, that'd be a different conversation altogether had Aubameyang finished maybe one or two of those chances. It just didn't happen for him tonight. He didn't have the shooting boots on, and look, let's hope it doesn't cost us in the long run. But look, we had our chances. We didn't take them. Benfica, again, one or two chances. Everton had a decent enough chance when he came on. Other than that, I think it was Pizzi might have tested Leno with a shot from outside the box. I don't really recall too much else in the way of Benfica looking overly threatening. So look, again, my feeling would be it's a decent. Again, I'm not overly happy because I think Benfica were there for the taking. But I do think in the context of things like that, players coming back, players missing, I think we got the away goal. Unfortunately, we're not taking them back to the Emirates for the second leg. It is going to be in Athens, a neutral venue again. But look, we do have the away goal advantage. I'm encouraged by the fact that we may have Thomas Partey back, maybe. We hopefully, if we can keep him fit between now and the game, Kieran Tierney could be on his way back. Offers a completely different dynamic on the left-hand side. Now, Cedric wasn't bad, and he assisted the Bukayo Saka goal. But yeah, I just think Kieran Tierney, different energy levels, different style of player altogether. And even when he came on, you could see the added threat we had coming into the Benfica half and the Benfica box. So yeah, that might be a big asset for us in the second leg. Bukayo Saka again, look on the score sheet again. He's just every game he just seems to be turning up for us. And I mean, what can you say about the kid? He's just absolutely vital. Absolutely, he just seems to turn up every game. It's brilliant to see. Like he's some talent. We're so lucky to have him in the team. So yeah, look, first half really poor. Second half, again, there's not an awful lot of talking points, to be totally honest. You said the penalty. Now, look, I haven't seen a proper replay. The replays were a bit strange tonight. I was watching on BT. It was really, really strange. In the Premier League, when a call goes to VAR, they're showing it over and over again. This one, I'd seen a couple of strange angles. I couldn't see anything clear cut. I seen people on Twitter were saying, the ball came off his chest. Other people were saying it went chest onto hand. From what I could see, it looked as though Smith Rowe looked completely the other direction. It wasn't intentional, and the arm was up. Again, until I see a proper replay, I can't really say too much. It was given. They scored, and that was that. But look, I'm going to leave it at the final thoughts on the whole situation. We didn't lose. We didn't play particularly well. We got ourselves an away goal. I still feel that despite not playing particularly well, we still look the stronger side. So my belief would be in the second leg, if we just turn up, different attitude. Maybe conditions being a little bit better. There was no zip in the ground tonight, and I definitely think that cost us. Not making excuses, we played poor, but I definitely didn't think that it helped our game plan and our flow. Look, second leg, I'm encouraged. I think we should be the stronger side to go through overall in this tie. I'm not counting Benfica out. Anything can happen. There's still a game to go. I just feel if Arsenal show up on paper, I think we should be the stronger side. Yeah, so look, well, it wasn't the most exciting game, but as I said, we came out of it. We have our away goal. We're still ever so slightly have the advantage. So yeah, look, I'm gonna leave it at that anyway. So yeah, look, so thanks for watching. Look forward to the second leg. So as always, come on, you Gunners.